Sometimes I scroll through my feed and it's like I'm staring at a stranger. The face is mine, but the life it portrays feels curated, distant. People tell me I've built a brand, a following. They comment, they like, they share. But the connection feels superficial, a transaction of content. I've spent years crafting this online persona, perfecting the angles, the captions, the aesthetic. Thinking maybe if I could just build enough of a following, maybe I'd finally feel okay. But the truth is, no matter how many notifications pop up, that voice inside me always finds something new to criticize. Not enough, not real enough, not seen. I don't even remember the first time I started feeling this way. Maybe it wasn't one moment, maybe it was 1,000 tiny ones. Every comparison, every carefully worded compliment, every time a post didn't get the engagement I hoped for, whispering, "See, they don't really care." After a while, you don't even need anyone else to tell you you're failing. You do it yourself automatically, like breathing, describing the emptiness. Some mornings I wake up and before I even check my phone, that voice is already there. Behind, not enough, not connected. And I believe it because it sounds like me. I try to distract myself with creating, responding to comments, chasing the algorithm. But the quiet always comes back, and when it does, so does the wait. People think loneliness is about being alone, but that's not really it. You can be surrounded by thousands of virtual faces, receiving endless hearts and emojis, and still feel like no one actually sees you. I've had those moments, sitting in my room, smiling for the camera, pretending everything is amazing, while inside I'm screaming for someone to notice that I'm not okay. But no one ever does because I've gotten too good at pretending. It's easier that way, right? If I act fine, I don't have to explain the storm inside my head. I've asked myself 100 times, why do I feel this way? And I think part of it comes from never feeling truly known, even with all these followers, to the version of myself I thought I'd be by now. Every post that falls flat feels like proof that I'm broken. Every compliment feels like pity. I'll read a positive comment, and my first instinct is to dismiss it. I've realized it's not that I want to be miserable. It's that familiarity became a shield, and familiar can start to feel safe, even when it's isolating you. But there are moments, tiny quiet moments that remind me connection isn't gone forever. Like when a message pops up that isn't about the content, just a simple, thinking of you. Or when a stranger in a cafe gives me a genuine smile. Those moments don't fix everything, but they remind me that I'm still here. That maybe beneath all the noise, there's still a version of me worth seeing. For the longest time, I thought connection was this big, explosive moment, something you reach after you're perfect online. But I think it's smaller than that. Connection is choosing to respond to a text when your brain tells you to ignore it. It's forgiving yourself for not being perfectly curated. It's letting yourself feel vulnerable, even online. It's realizing you can still build a life even while carrying the parts of yourself that hurt. I started writing down one thing a day that wasn't completely fake. Some days it was something simple, like the quality of the light in my room, or how a filter actually made me look better for once. And over time, those little notes started to add up. They didn't erase the pain, but they made space for something else to exist beside it. I stopped trying to silence the negative voice and started talking back to it. Yeah, maybe that post didn't perform well, but that doesn't mean I always will. Maybe I don't love this online version of me yet, but I'm trying to understand her. There's this weird myth that online connection means you wake up one day and everything feels real. But I think real connection is quieter. It's showing up for yourself even when you still feel lost in the digital crowd. It's posting a photo that isn't perfectly staged. It's admitting you're struggling, even when it might affect your brand. It's replying to a comment with honesty, not just a thank you. Those things sound small, but they're proof that you haven't given up on yourself. I used to think connection was about being free of emptiness. Now I think it's about finding peace with it. Connection isn't the loud moments, it's the quiet ones. Sitting in your room, realizing that maybe you're okay, even if you're not famous. It's not about forcing positivity. It's about giving yourself permission to feel everything and still create. Though yeah, I still have bad days. I still look at my feed and struggle to see someone worth knowing. But I'm learning that pretending to be okay doesn't protect me. It just keeps me stuck. And even if I don't fully believe it yet, I'm trying to accept that maybe I deserve to feel seen.